Have you ever wanted to start your own podcast but didn't know where to start? Well, Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. Anchor is your one-stop shop for podcasting. They have tools that you can edit, add music, all right from your phone or your computer. They'll even distribute your podcast so that it can be heard everywhere like Spotify, Apple, and even on Google. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Good morning, everybody. This is Morning Coffee.
It's time to pour it, stir it up, and serve it up. This is the Morning Coffee Podcast Show, your unofficial wake-up call. Here to help you live your best life and revolutionize your relationships, faith, inspiration, and love. Start your day the right way with Morning Coffee. Here's your host, Tanisha R. Atkins.
Good morning. You are tuned into the Morning Coffee Live Show. I'm the host, Tanisha R. Atkins, back with another great episode for you this morning, where it's a brand new week, a brand new day, which means that there are brand new possibilities. Well, as you know, we are in the middle of season 4, and this season we've been talking all about, we're all in this together. That's our theme for this season. We're going to keep it rolling this morning. Not going to hold you very long today. It's Monday morning. Just want to give you a little motivational boost today that can help you to start your day and give you something to focus on and meditate on for the week. Now, we've been talking this season about family and children and just how to get along, how to work together as one. And so today, I want to talk to you about, there's a scripture in the Bible that says that a house that is divided will not stand. So I want to talk to you about that this morning. You know, we really have to do the best that we can to keep the division out of our households, because you always have to remember what the division is for. You know, the old divide and conquer. You have to watch the enemy. You know, this is a Christian podcast, so I have to keep it real with you. But you have to watch the enemy because he loves to come in and destroy families. You know, it makes me think about Adam and Eve and how he came in and basically just interrupted their whole livelihood. They had it made. They were living in the garden. They didn't want for anything. Everything that they needed was already right there at their disposal. They were walking and talking with God every day, and he didn't like that. He was jealous because he thought he wanted to be God. We know the story about why God kicked him out of heaven. But the thing is, you know, he interrupted their livelihood with the division, you know, getting Eve to do something that God said not to do, and then she was able to come in and get Adam to do it. And so you just have to be mindful of that. You know, when you together, we are better. We are better together. And you have to decide what the tone for your home and your household is going to be. You have to really decide that and get on one accord with that. Because there's a scripture in the Bible that says that when 2 or 3 are gathered together, that God is in the midst of it. And so you have to stay. I talk to y'all all the time about the power of agreement and how there is so much power in agreement. But you know what? There's also power in division. Because when you are divided, that energy, that vibe is power in it, because it's keeping you from coming in agreement with your family members. It's keeping you separated. And so you have to decide which power you're going to tap into. Are you going to tap into the power of agreement, or are you going to tap into the power of division? Because agreement will bring you closer together, and division will tear you apart. And so I'm not going to be very long this morning. I just want you to make a decision that you and your family are going to walk together as one. And what does that look like when you walk together as one? That doesn't necessarily mean that everybody has to have the same opinion, because we all know that we have our own opinions. But it does mean that it has to be decided upon and agreed. Somebody has to be the leader of the home, and to decide which direction are we going to go in. And we can't have, like I told you before, somebody has to be the chief and somebody has to be the Indians. And that means that the chief and the Indians might get together and talk about it. But at the end of the day, the chief is the one who's going to ultimately decide what's going to be the best decision for the group. And so that doesn't mean nobody's trying to strip you of your voice or belittle your opinions or make you feel like nothing. It's just that sometimes your way and your opinion may not be the one that we go with at this time. And that's going to require you to be mature and not get in your feelings about things, but say, hey, I thought that I was right. In my heart, I believe that I was right. The rest of the group don't agree. So I'm going to fall in line with whatever the agreement is. And that's how you basically, have agreement. You just, even if you know or feel in your heart that it's the wrong decision, the best thing for you to do is to pray about it and ask God to show whoever the leader is which way to go. And that's why it's important that we keep praying for our leaders and the head of households, because they're not perfect. And that's a heavy, like they say, heavy is the head that wears the crown. That's a big role to step up and be the leader of something and saying, I'm going to take responsibility for the direction that this group or this family is going to go. So make sure that you're praying for them, that you're not in there smacking your lips and saying, that is so dumb, he shouldn't do that. Or, well, how about you do that? Don't judge them. Pray for them. You pray that God show them the right way to lead you and your family. But that's all I got for you this morning. We're still talking about parental advisory. I just took a little pause right here to talk about the power of agreement. And we're still going to wrap up this week with our final thoughts on parental advisory. Beware of the parent trap. So I still have a few more episodes. Still trying to get my mom to come on the show. So hopefully we'll make that happen this week. She's feeling a lot better. But thank you all for tuning in today. Connect with us on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram at Morning Coffee Live Show. We're on Twitter at Start Your Day Off. Well, it's Tanisha R. Atkins, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
Every day, I wake up with purpose, starting my day with faith and inspiration. Wouldn't have it no other way. Live, laugh, love. Let's make the world better. Give somebody a hug. Let's bring the world back together. With morning coffee, let's have morning coffee. Morning coffee. Start your day with faith, inspiration, and love. Start your day with faith, inspiration, and love.